of the it is the first day of the school holidays. I did manage to have a lie in this morning. I needed to have a bath and get old Lakio, Junior Eagle, his breakfast. So my apologies first off for being late, but hey ho, it's the holidays. So, and I was absolutely, and I'm not kidding, I was absolutely pooped last night. I was shattered. So yeah, so my apologies for the lateness. I'm sorry, Vicky, if you got up. But I had a little lie-in this morning. Then I needed to have a bath. So so we've got the 4 people in. Hello.
Good morning. No, I didn't. I woke up in the middle of the night, as you can tell by my nose. I woke up in the middle of the night. I slept almost all day yesterday. I think I had like 4 naps. I was absolutely so tired, but I hear you had a really good.
Yeah, we did have. It were a fabulous time. So
Yeah.
I'll wait for other people to come in, and same as I say, it's many thanks and apologies because been a slight development.
Oh no.
Hi, Karate Joe. So I just want to wait for a few more people to come in before I sort of make the thank yous and the apologies. Hi, Dennis. We've got Dennis and Emma in this morning.
Ooh,
You feeling better, Emma? I feel slightly refreshed this morning. I was walking like a zombie when I got out of bed because my legs, I've used muscles that I haven't used in years. Let's just put it that way.
yeah.
Hi, Emily. How are you?
Emily.
So I've got the stiff leg syndrome.
Let's just say Jeanette is firmly planted today.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna say, but yes, I did a lot of walking. Oh, that's okay then, as long as you're feeling a little bit better. But one, it was very hot. 2, I did a lot of walking, which I don't normally do.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, do you want to come upon the panel, Emily? Oh, Karate Joe says it's just about to, what, at 4 o'clock in the morning? And when you did your wrestling, hi Marie, how are you? When you was doing the trivia,
Yeah.
Chris was on the sofa. He were.
Oh man, I bet, eh?
But yeah, we've had hi Bella.
Hi Bella.
Bella says, hi guys, I'm trying to get the desktop going. I've got Hangouts on it from the Techno Whiz.
Right.
Well, I'll send you, just let me know, Bella, and I'll send you the link.
Oh, hi Dennis, how are you?
Okay then, Emily. Well, that's basically why I'm a little bit late this morning, because Pixie got up by himself, obviously because he's a big boy now. And he likes his peace and quiet in the morning. So I thought, well, and then he's forgot his Hoover for work.
Oh no.
But I think they've both got one. They both got their individual, him and his partner, and his partner's actually off today.
Oh, so he might have to.
So he might have to use his partner's Hoover.
Yeah. Well,
Because
hopefully.
Andy is coming home for his dinner. So I was going to text him or message him and say, oh, you forgot your Hoover. I thought, well, it's no real loss, really.
Exactly.
Hi, Shona. How are you? I'm sorry I missed you. But yeah.
Oh, here she is.
I'll just wait to make the apology because it is. Bella's here. Hi, Bella.
The colour's horrible, ain't it?
It looks okay to me. What do you think, Vicky?
Yeah, that's good.
Yeah. Hi, Gregory. How are you?
Let's turn the internet off now. I can hear you twice.
You just have to turn mute
Turn
the one.
I've got the. No, I haven't. I've got the iPad on as well.
Shut up. She knows what she's doing now after spending the weekend with us. And I must say, congratulations, Bella. You did a great job Saturday night.
On that live, yeah. She did a great job.
Yeah. We've got 14 viewers. So I think all the ribbing sort of offended. Yeah. I had a message this morning from Eagle VP, and he said, I'm not going to do any reviews. I'm not going to do any interviews. I'm not going to go live. So I says, you know, it were a bit of a joke, Keith. He says, I know, but all them live streams I did, and I didn't get hardly anybody in, and blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, God, I really thought, we wasn't doing it like that. It was just...
No, same as that. I mean, that's why I said many thanks to everybody that, you know, and apologies to Keith. You know, it was just a bit of fun, blah, blah, blah. So...
I wouldn't want to hurt him.
No, definitely not. But you know what Keith's like. He'll go off on your sulk. So if you're watching Keith...
We love you, Keith.
Yeah, we do love Keith. But I, Paul... no, same as I say, it basically, the message was, I'm going to take a break for a little while. I'm not going to be doing any interviews, any live streams, any review shows.
Oh.
So,
Keith's a sweetheart. Hopefully he'll hear us and he'll come back soon.
I think it's sort of, same as I said to him this morning, I think it's been a long time coming. I think he's been disheartened for quite a while. You know, he says, well, nobody will miss me. I says, they will, Keith. Everybody, you know, because I've noticed before when he said he's going to take a break that, you know, people are asking where you are, blah, blah, blah. So, I mean, if anybody sort of can talk him round, it'll probably be Chris.
Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, I mean, you know, with all the hashtags and Keith is a plonker, blah, blah, blah. But, you know, he don't show it, but he does take it to heart, if you know what I mean. Yeah. Does Adam want a invite, or are you out, or... So yes. So if you are watching, Keith, I mean, I don't know, it probably, you know, the silent watcher sort of thing. But if you're watching, Keith, yes, I'm sure everybody wants me to convey their apologies.
Yeah, it wouldn't hurt you for the world. We thought it was, we're sort of all laughing at each other, and
well, this is it. You know, it's you know, and we got back here, and he had a phone call saying, "Oh, you know, we're not cooking anything. Can you get something on your way?" I felt awful not inviting him to stay for dinner. You know, so you know, and Bossman says we love, you know, we love Keith, and
we do.
Same as I says to him this morning, you know, don't sort of underestimate yourself, Keith, because everybody loves you.
Yeah.
You know, and at the end of the day, you know, it
wasn't upsetting for the world.
Yeah. He's such a sweetheart. I love his videos and stuff like
Dennis
that.
wants to convey, he says, if you're watching, Keith, you do awesome. Come on this morning. I know everything. I owe everything to you. You are the top man.
Aww.
Yeah.
And Gregory says it's nice to. It's so, as I say, I mean, Bella sort of knows this. It does get a little disheartened at times, you know.
Gail loves him. She really loves him.
Yeah, I approve him. But yeah, so I says to him, I says, well, I'll sort of make a little announcement that you're stepping back for a while. You know, and I'm sure everybody that comes in will say the same.
Yeah,
you know.
Most definitely.
I even have a playlist for interviews with Keith. Like,
yeah,
it's called Grandpa Keith, and that's my playlist for when he does his interviews and stuff, because, you know, I think he's brilliant at those interviews.
So Bossman never asked me, never replied, does he want an interview? Look at me. Does he want an invitation to to come up on the panel? There you go, Keith. If you're watching, everybody's saying, Keith, you're one of the best on here. This is Paul. If you can see this, one of the very best I've seen in the 8 years I've been on.
That's what I said. He's the best interviewer. He is the best interviewer.
Yeah. Yeah. Crimson says Keith is taking a break. Yes. I got a message this morning. Well, I got it when I got up, obviously. You know, I'm thinking about taking a break. I'll not be doing any live streams. I'll not be doing any interviews. I won't be doing any more, you know, drone reviews. Crimson says
he is the mentor for interviews. You are absolutely right.
Yeah, and same as I've said, you know, I mean, everybody knows him as Gramps, you know, and
yeah.
So,
well, I hope he comes back soon. I mean, the thing is, like, I mean, I can understand where he's coming from, because it does get kind of discouraging sometimes, and sometimes overwhelming and stuff like that. And I mean, it can get to you, but knowing all the love he's got from our entire community, I mean, he's such a sweetheart when it comes down to the bottom of it, you know, so.
About him.
I mean, it essentially wouldn't have been around anyway, because when he left here, it was going over to Retford, which is about, let's say, between 50 and 60 minutes from here, because he dropped his wife off at the daughters and he was going from here to the daughters. So, but yeah, you know, I mean, same as I said, we've had a fantastic weekend. And he says, oh, yeah, don't get me wrong. I've had a fantastic weekend. You know,
Lovely.
I think he sort of took all the jokes and everything to heart. I mean, you know, I think that's basically what it is. And, you know, it's, hiya, Lucy. Oh, in 15 minutes. Okay, then. I'll send you the link anyway, boss man, and then you can pick it up whenever you're ready. But, you know, he says, you know, he'll keep in contact with everyone. You know, yeah, Emma's hit the nail on the head. He has a heart of gold and he's helped so many people with YouTube. Can't go if he needs a break. It's understandable. But he will be missed a lot. Yeah, same. I said exactly the same thing.
Oh, well.
Is out.
Yeah.
He's in, but he's not.
There he is.
Bonjour, everyone.
Hello, hubby.
I'll be.
Another note, Vicky. What's this fishing thing about?
Just like fishing trivia. It's just different parts of fishing and stuff like that. Yeah. I don't know how to explain it. It's just different questions on trivia. Yeah. Or
I bet Nick thinks that as well.
Well, the thing is, I sort of tuned in and I were going well, but I were flagging, if you know what I mean, Bella. And I'm laying on the sofa, and I think I sort of must have nodded off with the phone in my hand.
Yeah.
Chris, we're fast asleep on the sofa. He's the one that knows everything about wrestling. And I thought, well, some tag team you are, because you're fast asleep.
Yeah, exactly.
You know what I mean? The tag team partner that knows everything about wrestling, and he's throwing Zeds out.
He probably would have walked away with that one. But the thing was, I was supposed to do it on Friday, and I just wasn't feeling well. And then and everything that happened with my mom and everything. And then Saturday, I just basically flaked most of the day. And Sunday, yesterday, I just said, okay, you know what? I really got to get this quiz done because Jason was supposed to come on and do the quiz too. And I heard no response from him on Sunday. So.
Oh.
Yeah, I had postponed it for 2 days, so.
Oh, Crimson said he called him yesterday on Hangouts. That's probably what he wanted to talk to you about, Crimson, you know. I mean, he didn't actually say anything when he left here yesterday. You know, he's probably gone out, to his daughters, and you know. I think his thought pattern is, you know, I mean, yeah, everything were a little bit of fun. He weren't getting no viewers in when he did the live streams on Saturday night, and you know, it's probably same as everybody says. He just needs to take a step back for a bit.
No, he's a big sweetheart.
But yeah, same as I say, sort of just to list the people that was actually there on Saturday, Miss Random Life Productions. We, Bella, Duty on a Budget. There was Chris, myself, and Callum. There was Keith. There was Mr. and Mrs. Equinox. Hazel's Reptiles. There was Emily Bird, and there was Midnight Raven. It was, yes, only a small gathering, and sort of afterwards, didn't we, Bella? We discussed it about maybe we should have picked a different location rather than sort of in the centre of Birmingham. Because basically, they were just shops.
Yeah.
So basically, we're going to all have to sit down and sort of really plan the next one out. And we said we could do it basically finding somewhere in the countryside, sort of on the sort of picnic in the park idea.
Yeah, we like that one, don't we?
Yeah. We were all sort of discussing it Saturday, Sunday. Oh, Emily's going to put her Birmingham vlog up soon. But yeah, same as we've said, if we sort of do a picnic in the park, it's going to be a more relaxed setting. And we could sort of say, well, I'll bring the cake, so-and-so brings the sandwiches, drink, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
Each individual person brings something to the picnic, you know, and it's sort of, it might be somewhere where the boys can go off and fly the drones.
Yeah.
Yeah, they couldn't do that either because it was just too built up.
Yeah. I mean, both Keith and Chris both took the drones, and same as Chris said when we got back, basically they were taking boot space up in the car.
Yeah.
Because they didn't even get to use them.
It's a no-fly zone out there, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, boy.
And sort of in the surrounding areas, you know. Crimson says he's going to bring the whips.
Oh boy, that should be fun.
But yeah, it's like something like, let's say, Vicky and Crimson come over. It's going to be a little bit cooler. Plus, it's a more relaxed setting rather than, I mean, because I will tell everybody, I did have a little bit of a funny turn, let's say. You know, I had to sit down. I felt sick, but I was thirsty, and I'm just going to turn my camera off 1 minute because Callum's just been in the bath. He's forgot to take his clothes up. So you don't want to see a naked Lurkio / Junior Eagle. Callum, it's turned off, so he
/ hello, Dave.
or / hello, Dave. So you don't want a Alercio / legal, legal, I nearly said.
Illegal.
Yeah. In his altogether. As I said to him before he went in the bath, I said,
I thought you didn't.
I says, don't forget to take your clothes up with you. So when you come out the bath, you can get dressed upstairs. So what he's done, it's just like his dad. He's forgot his Hoover.
Oh.
So
Has he got to come back?
Pardon?
Has he got to come back?
He is coming back for lunch, but same as I says to Vicky, his partner is off today. So he'll be able to use his partner's Hoover. So it's sort of not all is not lost sort of thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, like father, like son. And Bella's exact words on Saturday was, when she sees him on camera here, she thought he looked a lot like me, but when you see them both in the flesh, she's a spitting image of his dad.
He's a proper mini, mate. His face is identical to Chris.
Yeah, it's sort of a miniature version of Chris. Well, not a miniature version, actually.
Oh, he's a much bigger.
Yeah.
More likely to say Chris is the miniature version of Callum.
Yeah.
Lucky.
That is right.
Hello,
Lucky. Hello.
Hi, buddy.
But yes, I mean, we had a right laugh. I mean, when me, Gail, and Bella sort of hijacked Keith's live stream, we didn't. That was absolutely hilarious. I mean, if you saw Chris's vlog that he put Birmingham Part 1. I mean, we hijacked Keith's he just left his iPad on the table while he went to the bar, and I will say it was all Miss Random Life's fault. It was her that instigated it. And we even wrote Callum in as the lookout.
Yeah,
because he was sat on the opposite side of the table, and he could see when they were coming back from the bar.
Callum's like, I can see his shoes. Quick, turn it off.
Look, everybody's spamming with emojis.
Yeah.
What's going on?
You know, when Callum's there going, quick, I can see him coming back. I can see Keith had got sandals on. I can see sandals coming. Quick.
I think it's an emoji live stream.
You know, it were the biggest hints were dropped. The biggest hints. And, you know, and Chris and Callum kept saying, Keith, check your channel. Check your channel. I mean, you know, how bigger hint do you want, really? And then Gail were going, well, Bella, don't you think this is a deja vu moment, you know? You know, it sort of, it doesn't take hints.
no.
And then Saturday night, we see, after Bella had gone live in Keith's room, we sort of came out. That was it. As far as we knew, we were all going to bed. So we come out of Keith's room and we was sort of waiting to go in the lift. And Gail says, shall we go to the coffee room? Because the coffee room, there was only like one coffee room for the whole hotel, I think. I'm not sure.
Nice coffee room, though, wasn't it?
Yeah. Gets in the lift, and it went till we were actually in the lift that Gail says, should we all go for a coffee? Hi, Kate, James, how are you?
Hello.
So the decision wasn't made till we got in the lift. And she says, shall we all go for a coffee? So, of course, we all toddled off to the coffee room. And, Kate says, well done on your first live stream,
I'm
Bella.
just writing back to her.
So, the four of us went down to the coffee room because obviously it was just down the corridor from us.
I went in my room.
Yeah, you went in the room, Callum, you did. And we're sort of talking till about 12:30 in the morning.
Oh, wow.
So anyway, we sort of come out of the coffee room ready to go for us to go in our room. And Bella and Gail was waiting of the lift to go to their rooms because they was on the 7th floor and we were on the 1st floor. So this woman comes marching down the corridor and she says, "You can hear you right down the end of the corridor." She Bella. She were like the matron marching down thing. I said, "It's all right. We're going in his room now." So we had a telling off. We half expected the night staff coming and knocking on the door and giving us a telling off, but nothing transpired. So we did get told off. But Chris sort of did an experiment the next morning. We was in the coffee room and he says, "You just talk like you normally are." He says, "And I'll go to the end of the corridor and see if he can hear you." But he did say that you can actually hear you talking in the coffee room. So from that moment on, we shut the door, you see.
Yeah, in the coffee room. Yeah.
The door was ajar or wedged open. So Chris says, "I'll tell you what, so we don't disturb anybody, we'll shut the door." But we sat there in the coffee room like lemons, waiting for Miss Random Life to get out of bed.
Thank you, Vicky.
And Bella rang her, Keith rang her, Chris rang her. She didn't answer. So we can't go down to breakfast without her. So we're sat there waiting for Gail. And then Bella gets a phone call. "I've already had my breakfast." So we're sat there like lemons waiting for her.
Good morning, everyone.
Hi, Adam.
I'm nearly with you, so bear with me.
Oh, that's it. I'm nearly with me, but I'm not.
I am totally shattered. If I laid on the sofa now, I'd go to sleep, I'm sure, for the rest of the day.
But you see, Callum said to me this morning, he says, "Oh, did you?" Because all the cats came in. Because first thing we did when we got back, we let the cats out, and we managed to get them all in last night. So they was in. So anyway, Callum says to me this morning when he got up, he says, "I don't know whether it was Tucker or Lucy meowing at 4:30 this morning." I says, "Callum, how was that spark out? I never heard a thing."
I wouldn't have heard it.
No, I Kenneth. I was that spark out. I never heard a thing.
Neither did I couldn't. You could have had a rock concert at the bottom and the people you sleep all night.
We met up in Birmingham at the Bullring Centre, and it was, I'd say, with traffic and everything, it took us about 2 hours.
Oh wow!
But like Bella had to come on the train. Equinox and his wife had to come on the train. The Midnight Raven went over Friday and stayed in a hotel for 2 nights. We only stayed the one. But yeah, same as we've said, we've got to make it a regular thing and sort of go around everybody's location, so to speak, like, meeting Bella's town or meeting Sheffield where we live. Could even do a meet up in Cleethorpes because it is a seaside town. And sort of go round everybody's locations. Like Equinox lives in Bristol, we could go to that location.
It was easy for me to get there. The train was from Warrington to Birmingham was straight through, and it was an hour and 10 minutes. We got there. It was more difficult getting from one part of Birmingham to another part of Birmingham.
You all need to come to the Garden of England.
Yeah.
Yes, lovely.
Well, you see, we've said basically we're going to try and probably do either 2 or 3 meetups in a year.
Yeah.
And get round to everybody's, individual,
area.
Kent is lovely. Where Adam lives is beautiful, Jeanette.
Because in Kent, you've got countryside, you've got seaside, you've got cities, you've got everything in a small county.
Yeah, and Kate says don't forget Wales because Easy Days and Kate James are partners.
Well,
Wales, that would be absolutely awesome, Kate. I've sort of never actually been to Wales, but I've seen the lovely countryside, etc. Oh, Emma says we're all welcome to Leicester as well, so we've got quite a few locations to choose from. But you see, the same as we've said, the thing is, with Keith, Pixie, and Equinox, and one or two others, the drone flights, and we might add one more to the list because
pass.
Mr. Beauty on a budget is on about getting a drone.
Ooh.
The thing is with Baz, because he loves fishing. Fishing is his whole thing. So he may be sitting next to me tonight, Vicky. I know. Baz, if you give that away now, they'll think you're clever all of a sudden.
True to Baz's form.
That's an expensive hobby.
Yep.
No, and he's got a lot of nice gear. So to have two like that would be a lot. Do you know what I mean?
Well, you see, if you're listening, Baz, we are trying to persuade Bella. We have extensively tried to persuade her over the weekend, but
the thing is, he's going, yeah, I can hear him.
See, the thing is, Chris filmed on his Osmo while we was there, and Cheery Giggle says, "Stay at my place." Well, Australia's a long way.
A weekend trip, it's a bit hard, Australia.
But sort of, Bella were going, "Oh, I like that. I want one." Like, so it's sort of a two-way street, Bella. I mean, you're wanting the Osmo. Yes, they are slightly less expensive than a drone.
Just a bit.
So it's sort of, you know, Baz's power of persuasion. You want the Osmo and I want a drone.
I think the best thing we can do is wait till he flies Pixies.
Yeah. Because Bella and Baz are on about coming up to... Well, they've got to come up because I gave Bella one of my lunch tub things with some cake in it. So
but I was really grateful for that because he ate the cake and didn't want his dinner. I was quite grateful.
I'm not eating all of it, Rob. You're all right.
No, he's got a bit left.
So yes, everyone left except Mr. and Mrs. Equinox, and I did apologise to him. He was the only one that didn't have anything to take home with him. So I do apologise, Nick.
Did you hear about that stupid woman next to me on the train?
Yeah. Oh.
What happened? I didn't hear about it. What happened?
Oh, my God. I'm sitting on the train and I was playing bingo, but I had the sound off on my phone. So I'm just playing along with bingo and she's going like this. I wasn't going out with my elbows or nothing. I was just quietly playing bingo. And
yeah, sitting there minding your own business, so to speak.
Were you playing Bella Bingo?
And she kept going on and tatting and looking up her nose, down her nose at me. So I thought, right, I'll have her. So I got the Willy biscuits there and offered her one. For some reason, she changed her seat. I don't know why.
Yeah, I got a message from Bella. She says, this stuffy-nosed woman sat down at the side of me. She says, I got the biscuits out. She says, and offered her one. And she says she soon moved a seat.
How to get rid of somebody, eh?
Yeah. I mean, in all honesty, Keith and Pixie said one wouldn't pass the lips, Vicky, but they did have one. I'm gonna tell tales on them. They both had one. They were shortbread, the same as I said. The cookies at the end of the day, it don't matter what shape, size, or whatever they are. At the end of the day, the cookies.
Yeah, exactly. He didn't have one.
Yeah, and
because I ate them on the way home.
So we didn't have a Willy cookie, but I Midnight Raven bought me that.
That's funny.
And it's called a Wicked Willy.
Oh yeah.
Oh my gosh.
If you look closely, it's actually got the fingers gripping it.
Yeah.
Jeanette's going to do it in one.
Yeah.
One bite.
I don't think my mouth's that big. I might have to nibble. So thank you, Raven, for the present. I do appreciate it. But I shall start at the tip and work my way down.
Oh my goodness.
Lucy
so
says,
I'm so hot. Are you?
oh,
I've put my fan on. It's so hot.
I'm going to say I've got both the patio doors wide open. It's gone a little bit dully, but
It's just getting hotter and hotter today. It's just murder.
And Lucy says to me, it's a bonus if the cookies are willy shaped. We see, I did them just as a bit of fun, you know, just for the comedy value.
You didn't. She didn't because she's a pervert. She's a pervert. It's not just men who are perverts. Women are as well. It's a fact.
The problem was we passed it around so much, but yesterday afternoon all the fell off them.
all that I've got left is the broken ones. So I've ended up with all the broken willies. You know, they're no use to me if they're broken.
Exactly. Yeah, that's right.
She is a lovely baker, though. It is. Her bakes are superb.
Yeah. Did you like the lemon drizzle?
Oh, what? It's really.
I just need to write down Jeanette's recipe with my massive big pen.
It's the closely guarded secret, boss man.
It's all right. This pen doesn't work because it's got no thing in it, so I couldn't write down
no lead in its pencil.
It's really
Don't talk about Chris like that. It's not very nice.
Some lemon drizzle cakes
Comfort him later.
lemon, but they're dry. Do you know what I mean? But Jeanette says you can literally get the lemon out of the cake.
And I bet it's really Super Pop Ro's favourite word. I bet it's moist.
Very. You see, the secret is you have to get the holes in the top before you put the drizzle on, and it actually it soaks into the cake.
Yeah.
Because you've got the lemon zest actually in the cake, but the lemon drizzle part is the lemon juice and caster sugar. That's the drizzle part. But the only downside of it is it's very, very sticky.
Yeah.
Oh, I really like it.
My Italian neighbor over here, she makes that like a lemon bundt cake type thing, and basically she does the drizzle and everything on it too. But I don't know. I have to taste yours to make sure which one's better. But I'm sure yours is probably better.
If you come over in like September, October, yeah, I can assure you we'll be tasting it. But I've had positive, you know, everybody said it was absolutely. You know,
Out of it, you stuffy son.
Leave some of that lemon drizzle for Bella.
No.
Eat it all.
No.
I bet you were glad to have a break from her, weren't you, Baz, for one night?
Actually, it's brilliant. It's great. On TV a lot, mate.
So he had the TV all to himself.
Oh, I certainly did.
Oh.
Back-to-back movies, action movies, and he enjoyed it.
He watched such farty old films. You know, you can see the boats and you can see the strings on the aeroplanes. Where the old. He loves it.
Okay, then Marie, she says she's got to go because she's not feeling well.
Oh.
And much love to you as well, Marie. But yes, I got out of bed this morning, boss man, and I felt like a zombie. I could hardly move my legs.
No.
I did a hell of a lot of walking.
I know. You can see that in the videos. You are trekking all over Birmingham.
Oh yeah, tell you. You know, like when you've done exercise and you haven't done it for a long while.
Exercise. What's that, Jeanette?
But in my case, it was just walking. I mean, I'm not used to walking long distances.
And also, and walking around a place like that, it's not the sort of normal walking. It's not going shops and stopping and starting and faffing around and hanging around waiting for people, isn't it?
If you're walking in the country, you're just walking, but it was so crowded, Adam. You've got to dodge people all the time, and It was hard.
Yeah, and same as we sort of said afterwards. It could have been thought out more, you know, rather than sort of meeting in the town centre, you know. The same as we've come up with a suggestion of like a picnic in the park next time, you know, the boys can fly the drones.
Or hire a cottage somewhere in the middle of nowhere.
That type of thing,
That's basically what Pixie suggested.
Yeah.
You know,
Then everyone can stay, because it doesn't matter how many rooms the cottage has got, you just all camp out on the floor or wherever.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I ain't going in no tent. I'm not
Yeah.
in one of the beds, I'm sorry to say.
Who said anything about tents? No, let's have a big party in the cottage. Party in the cottage.
You know, something, you know, that everybody can sort of enjoy. I mean, the ladies can sit round, you know,
eating cake and gossiping.
Because that's what we do best, right, Jeanette?
Yeah.
You know, so us ladies can sit round, you know, talking, and you know, I ain't got to do a lot of walking and etc. And the boys can go flying the drones. They're doing what they enjoy.
And the rest of the men who don't fly drones can sit around and gossip with the women. Perfect. That'll be me then.
I was just going to say that, Adam, you're first on that list.
But you know what I mean? It needs to be a little bit in more relaxed surroundings.
Absolutely.
And not a busy city centre.
Yeah, it was really.
Yes. Emma, did everyone enjoy the Willy cookies? Yes. And Eagle and Pixie said wasn't going to pass them out, but they both had one. So I'll splig on them. They did have one. Hiya, choppers.
That's true.
And I ended up with all the broken ones. I've not got a complete Willy. I've not got a complete Willy.
Oh my gosh, that's
Chris,
funny.
you're only half a Willy. Sorry, man.
Yeah, that's it.
Right, I need to go out to the little girls' room.
Okay. Thanks for sharing.
But you know, same as I say, I felt sorry because Equinox was the only one that didn't have any cake.
Oh.
And it was sort of, you see, when Chris and Keith walked back to the cars to get the cakes and whatever, and I think Chris was the only one that had any while we was actually in the town centre. But then Emily and Raven came back to the car with us. So I gave them some when they came back to the car. And when we got back to the hotel, I says, I forgot to give Nick and his missus some cake. So I felt awful afterwards. And it's the same as he says, you know, I'll have some the next time. So
you'll have to have an extra portion.
Yeah, I'll have to make him something especially for him.
Yeah, yeah.
Do you break a few willies, Jeanette?
You'll have to make him some rock cakes as he is a troll buster. You'll have to make him some rock cakes.
Yeah. So the announcement was made, and Nick Equinox Photography is the troll buster.
Yep.
Oh yes, and I've got a message to plant out there for everyone. If anyone would like either a mug or a t-shirt, a Trollbuster t-shirt, put your orders in with me because I can get them done, because Nick has given me the logos and the images to get t-shirts made.
Okay.
Plus as well, I mean, we live in Sheffield and we actually went through Chesterfield, and there's quite a few t-shirt printing shops. So it's like just 10 minutes down the road. So I said as well that we might go to that shop and get a few t-shirts done with the Coffee Crew on it.
Yes, definitely. I'd want one of those. I'd want a Coffee Crew.
Yeah. So it's sort of knowing beforehand, people, you know, what size do you want, you know, and it's just going to be your basic thing, the Coffee Crew.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? So it's sort of that is a future project for the coming weeks or months.
Definitely.
But same as I said, we need you know, we need to know sort of how many we need to go and get done, etc. It's no good just getting like one for me and Chris.
No.
And then somebody turning around and saying, well, I want one.
And also, if you have more, but if you get exactly a whole load of people, then you might get a discount for buying.
Yeah, for buying in bulk.
Yeah.
You see, this is something else that we said. Obviously, the more we have done, the better price we're going to get on them.
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly.
Hiya, Ian. How are you?
Morning, Ian.
You can mark me down for one.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, you see, the thing is, Vicky, I mean, let's say, for instance, we could hold on to yours, and if you definitely come in like September, October time, but if not, if you can't make it, you know, we'll send it off to you anyway.
Yeah.
And you could do something a bit different with the T-shirts. Instead of having like your normal, it's all on the front, you could have the coffee crew on the back.
Yeah, that were a suggestion that Chris made as well.
Yeah, hashtag coffee crew and have a little YouTube logo on it.
Have a little coffee cup emblem in the corner.
Yeah.
And then sort of just across the top, the coffee crew, and then have it done on the back as well.
Yeah. And with the hashtag, you could put like hashtag coffee crew, you could put coffee crew and then just put a little YouTube logo underneath it.
Yeah. And Emma says that's awesome idea. Me and that Ubby would love one.
Yeah.
It's getting everybody to say, well, yeah, you know, exactly. I'm on Instagram, I'm on Facebook. There's a Facebook group.
Yeah.
Well, that's okay. Nick. That's okay. Choppers. He says he'd like one as well, but he don't know what it'd cost to send to Australia. I mean, we could work that out. You know, it
wouldn't be that expensive. I've sent stuff to Australia, much heavier stuff than a T-shirt, and it wasn't expensive.
Yeah.
But I still got to do like because Chopper's Rule sent me the, you know, the things for me. I've still got to get his thing put together, and I could always put it in, you know, in a complete package, you know, put a few other bits and bobs in it for him and sort of send it, you know.
And you've got to remember to put the BOMB in it as well that Chris has made for him.
Here's what?
BOMB.
Oh, right, yeah. I'm still recovering from the weekend, Adam.
That's all right, don't worry.
Who did we offend? Keith said he's having a break. It got quite disheartened. You know, everybody taking the piss out of him over the weekend and not getting the views.
But I think that's a bit cheap coming from him because he keeps taking the piss and Mickey out of all of us.
Well, this is it, you know. But I think it's not just that.
No.
I think it's the fact that he has been disheartened for quite a while. Like on his drone review, he's not getting the views. You know, he's getting the views on his interviews and his live streams and everything. But I just got the message this morning. You know, I think he's just feeling disheartened. He says he's taking a break.
Everyone goes through that phase with YouTube. I've been through it loads of times.
Me too. Yep.
And I don't get loads of views on my videos. Hey ho, whatever. I enjoy making them.
This is it. You know, I mean, my vlogs don't get near as many views as what the live stream does.
Yeah, the lives always get more because there's more people about watching them, and then people go back and watch bits of them or the whole thing or whatever.
Yeah.
So yes. Chopper's got a new video up with his rescue dog on it.
Yeah, I can't wait to see that.
As I say, I was that thingabob this morning. I had to sort of prise myself out of the bed. I had a lie because I was that shattered from the weekend. So it was about 20 past 9 by the time I rolled out of bed eventually. Then I had to go in the bath. Then I came down here. Callum wanted his breakfast. I had to put the washing machine on and everything. So I did go live a little bit later than what I normally do. So yes, Nick, so we're just discussing the fact that we might go to this printing shop and get some Coffee Crew T-shirts made.
Oh, that would be...
Or even better, Jeanette, as it's coffee morning, we need coffee mugs with coffee crew on.
Well, yeah, I think basically one of the t-shirt printing places do everything, if you know what I mean.
They do now.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, so we could inquire about like stickers and t-shirts and mugs.
Yeah.
Cool.
Who made that beeping noise? Who was that?
Mine.
That was you.
Wasn't me.
It was me.
Bella. You got to watch those Bella. You got to watch those Bella Bing Bongs. You know.
This is the thing. I mean, I put Bella's number into my phone, and I've put Bella Bing Bong in my phone.
That's the new thing. # Bella Bing Bong.
Yeah.
Funny.
Yeah, Equinox has just said that's what we've just been on about, and same as Bossman says. If you go in and say, "Well, I want so many in this size, so many in this size," blah blah blah, the more you order, the cheaper it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Emma's just said.
Yes, that's good.
Good idea. Post pictures, and you can
wearing the t-shirts or the mugs or whatever.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can't wait to get one of them.
Yeah, definitely.
I'm gonna have to go and order one of my own new t-shirts that I've put in my merchandise store because I want to get one with my pop character on.
But yeah, I mean, it's sort of just in the planning stage at the moment. Yeah. We want to find out how many people want more.
And if you want Jeanette, if you want a hand with sort of the designing the sort of coffee crew sort of image and stuff, I'd love to have a go at. You maybe you could do a contest for everyone to have a go at designing the coffee crew logo.
Yeah. That is quite a good idea, actually.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And the prize the prize is to get their winning design on the merchandise.
That sounds good, doesn't it, Jeanette?
Yeah, well, we could sort of do it, the whole community, sort of send in their designs and
Facebook.
and do it on the I will do Choppers. He says he's not on Facebook. Could you post a photo on Instagram for me? I mean, it's same as I say, it's just batting a few ideas around at the moment, and Nick says, I feel a bit bad now for making that Keith is a plonker account. But it is same as we said.
Oh, there was an actual account made. Oh, I didn't know that.
Nick actually made because he came up on Bella's as Keith is a plonker.
Right.
But he knew it was Nick because as soon as he clicked on, I can go to channel, he knew it was Nick. Yeah, I wouldn't worry too much about it.
Nick, you naughty boy.
Yeah, don't worry too much about it, Nick, because I mean, in some way, we're all taking the mickey, so to speak.
It was just fun. It was fun, and the impression I got that he was loving it. That's the impression I got.
Yeah.
And so, it was awful now.
But yeah, I'm sure he'll be back. I don't think he'll sort of.
He's got thicker skin than that.
Yes,
I hope. So.
I think it's like something that's sort of. It's been disheartened for quite a while. That's one of the reasons why I hadn't done the drone flies review for a bit.
Yeah. But you can see that he was getting a little bit down after a while, but, he'd take a couple days and just chill out and everything else, and I'm sure he'll come back.
Oh, Nick, on Facebook, I like your tribute to the two Ronnies.
Hi, Bomber Grits. How are you?
Hi, Bomber.
Hi, Bomber.
Oh, yes, I'd like some people's suggestions of some songs for me to do on Smool.
Okay.
I need to donate two small songs. And I do sort of like the Rat Trap, 60s, 70s.
Do you pay to do Smule on your own?
I do pay monthly, which is like £3 a month. So
And
I
then
get the
you
VIP.
can do it on your own, can't you?
Yeah, so I get the VIP access, so you can access more songs and get more. You can record more things and stuff.
All right, I'm just replying to a message I've got.
Oh.
Yeah. Adam, can you do any Michael Bublé?
I love Michael Bublé.
Well, pick a song. Try Home.
Yeah.
I love that song.
I will have a look. I do like that song as well.
Emma said he needs to come back because it's not the same, is it, without Keith?
Exactly.
Well, that's what
we need to start the Bring Back Keith campaign.
Mule, what about Poetry in Motion, Bossman, or Earth Angel?
Oh, I love both.
Yeah.
Earth Angel in particular.
I mean,
It reminds me of one of my favourite films.
I know that, John. It must be disheartening because if you think about it, you know, it's been going a long time, and you know, he was trying all day yesterday to live stream, and yesterday afternoon, and yesterday evening. He got a few in, but you've also got to remember, Americans are not coming on in the morning because it's the middle of the night for them.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
So they're not going to come on in the morning. But when the evening one, and same with you, Vicky, it would have been the middle of the night for you. So when he did go on last night, and he got a good view, and we was all mucking about, and he did get a good view, but I think it was just, they were all encouraging me to do live. And I think you've got to remember, I've got another community as well. I've got the beauty community. So both communities will come into mine. And
yeah, exactly.
I can understand it if you've been trying and you've only got so many, and then someone comes on for the first time. I never even thought of that. But I can understand how.
Yeah, but I mean, the fact of the matter is, Bella, that you have got your beauty community, you've got a lot of supporters, and because it was your first live, they were coming in saying, "Oh, you know, you're doing great, Bella." You know, I won't take it too personally.
Also, the community.
I've heard him. That's all.
And also the beauty community is expanding all the time because it is such a popular thing, and loads of young YouTubers are coming into the beauty thing, and then you've got the bigger ones who are getting bigger and bigger, and then you've got the wonderful Bella Bing Bong who's got a following, her own following, as well as us following.
The community's growing a lot as well, which is good.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just. Random loves him. Gail loves him. She really does, and she only takes a mickey out of him like that because she loves him, and he does it back. Oh, I can't stand her. You know, I hate her.
Yeah, but as Keith so eloquently puts it, they've got like a love-hate relationship.
Yeah.
Yeah, he loves to hate her and she hates to love him.
Thank you
or is it the other way
for
around?
coming in.
Hello, Pixie.
and if anybody's yes, she has got a dress on.
If you don't mind.
Yeah, but Callum didn't have any clothes on earlier. Your son was naked.
I had to mute the camera because I told Callum before he went in the bath, take your clothes up with you. So it's just like you, he forgot to take them. So I had to mute the camera because he came down, you know, as naked as the day he was born. If anybody's a plonker, it's Mr. P because he's left his Hoover.
I always thought Callum was great, but now I've met him. Oh, he's such a lovely boy. He really is. He's a credit to you, Jeanette.
Thank you. He's put oh dear.
If anybody's not, I'm sure you guys are all supporting Keith, but I put his link in the chat.
He's rolling down the sea now.
Do you know what, Pixie? We'll have to have words.
I told everybody that I thought you'd have.
He's got another woman in his van. Oh, you better watch him. Ooh.
I've got another van Hoover that is.
I've got another one in the van. Hoover, that
Oh, you
is.
meant Hoover. Oh, I read it wrong, Chris.
Hi, bud. You got that drone yet?
Yeah, we're still trying to talk her into it, Pixie.
Yeah. Well, it's same as I say, and I've said this to Bella yesterday. It's give and take, Baz. She wants the Osmo. You want a drone.
You want to go? When you come here, you can open our back cupboard, which is the size of a room, and you can't walk in it for fishing equipment. He has got so much bloody fishing equipment. He's looking down there like,
What?
He's got stacks and stacks of fishing equipment.
Yeah. You better be careful, Bella. You may be doing the quiz on your own. Basil coming on his own. And...
Might have a chance to win it tonight.
Yeah, that's right.
You're not going to go into the competition. You're helping me.
We're not winning.
He's doing it on his own now.
All right, I'm laughing at Bar McCrit. She says,
That is hilarious.
let me tell you something funny. My hubby is diabetic. He went into the shower and suddenly I heard him screaming for me. I ran in there wondering what happened. He said, my foot is black. I said, honey, if you take off the other sock, you'll probably see it's okay. One sock off and one sock on. He'd gone in the shower with one of his socks on. Chopper says you can't have enough fishing gear, Baz. Osmo.
Shopping.
Yeah. How can I explain the Osmo? It's a very expensive selfie stick, but it's all right. I'm looking where it is. I'll just move the camera and the sound for a minute, and I'll try and find pictures, and I can show you what the Osmo is.
Okay.
Yeah, Pixie, it is. That's exactly what it is.
Yeah, don't drop it, Jeanette. Don't drop it. Pixie's saying, don't drop it.
He said that.
No, it's on the table.
It's on the table, Jeanette. Pixie's saying.
It's behind you.
It's an expensive selfie stick. Yeah, that does make sense.
It does a lot more than a selfie stick. I mean, it twizzles and everything.
Oh, yeah. I saw that when you were playing with it. It looks really nice. I hear Bella. She's looking at the camera. All of a sudden, I hear, I have to get one of those. Uh-huh.
I'm back and I've got it.
Well done.
Basically, that is an Osmo.
Yeah, I'd love one of those. I wish I could afford one.
We see Chris actually got this off eBay, but as Keith was saying, you can get them brand new for about £129. Now, what it is, there's like that is the power button. I don't know whether it'll work without anything in it.
What's it saying?
Choppers just said he has a broomstick with 2 nails sticking out of it. Does that count as a selfie stick?
Of course it does.
Yeah, look. You can see the lights flashing, look.
Yeah.
So basically, I'll just show you. Let me just take me. I don't know whether I've got to take my mobile out the.
You shouldn't have to. Mine got in there. Well,
I don't even know how to.
I was totally lost at left and right.
Do you know your ups and downs from your left and right?
Well, you see, there's a thing here where you widen it or whatever, and it's just like a knob that I'm turning.
Take it out the case.
Chris says, take it out the case.
Okay. Well, same as I say, I don't know nothing. I'm like sort of in the dark as much in the dark as what Bella is. So.
And that's rubber rules and 2 rubber bands to hold my phone on. I was looking at the ceiling after Bella had used it.
All right, I'm a bit of a technophobe myself. So I don't actually know how it works myself, but hey ho, I'll just for the effect of it, I'll just show you.
I didn't see the selfie stick, and I was wondering what you were talking about.
Right. Anyway, I'll roughly show you anyway. So I'm going to say you don't have to. Oh, sugar.
Then twiddle the knob.
Twiddle me knob.
That's what we
twiddling me knob.
Anybody who comes unexpected to one of these, honestly.
Chopper says, and when his car breaks down, yeah. Chopper says, and when his car breaks down, I can fly my selfie stick home.
Well, anyway, I can't do it. I can't go it to. But that's basically what it is. You put your mobile phone in there, and basically it like swivels, and you know whichever angle you do, you know. You've got a button there.
You don't get the shakes, even if you're shaking.
That's a good thing because I do get the shakes.
So do I. It's all that alcohol you drink, Bella, isn't it?
Nick's put knob twiddling. Oh my! Anyway, so as I say, I don't really know how to work it, but
what's it called again?
And everything, and when you press that, it sort of it can swivel it round, and it's a stabilizer, if you know what I mean.
What's it called again? Is it osmosis stick or something?
No, it's called an Osmo mobile, and it is for your mobile. It's basically stick your mobile in it, and you can walk, and you can flip the camera around, and sort of like Gail does the walks about in London. You see, it's twizzling round now and not doing anything. But you see this here as well.
Oh yeah.
It's a little sort of extra that he bought, so he can mount it on his
tripod.
Yeah, on his tripod. So basically, it is a good tool to have.
Yeah, I found it now.
You can imagine if you're walking, and if you're walking along and you've just got your mobile in front of you, you're getting all the jumpiness. Yeah, there you go, Nick.
I think I can see that about the cheapest you can get it for is about sort of 107, 108 quid, roughly.
Yeah. Pixie says that's what I got with my first girlfriend. You know, I wouldn't sort of put it out there. But it's turned off now anyway. But yeah, it is quite a good thing. I mean, and when you think about it, if you're going out and about and you're doing, you know, it sort of moves with you when you don't get like jumpiness when you're walking, or
I might put it on my Christmas list.
A selfie stick is because I shake, and you can see it. So that's the thing I thought about it.
You see, and that's the lead that comes with it. You know, it's got a USB, so you basically put that bit in. You know, the thinner bit in the Osmo, and you can anything that's got a USB thing. Yeah. So you see what Chris has put? Osmo equals drone.
I think I'm going to have to put that on my Christmas. Someone of family to get me for Christmas.
But yeah, they are. I mean, like you know, like you was out this morning. You know, you can go out filming without fear that you're getting all the jumpiness and everything. It is a stabilizer.
Yeah. Well, because when you're walking, you're constantly going like this.
Well, that's what I said. You've got your mobile phone. If you've got your well, this is just my empty cake.
Oh, I've just found.
You know, and you're going like that, and you're walking along, and obviously the motion of you walking, you're getting the jumpiness.
I have just found on eBay they are selling a cheaper version that's comes from Hong Kong, but it is basically the same thing. For selling it for £58.79 free postage, and it's roughly basically the same sort of thing, but it's just not made by Osmo thingamajig.
Well, yeah. Well, you see, I mean, this is the case. It is actually a DJI Osmo. Now, this is just your basic version, but they have sort of bought more advanced ones out, if you know what I mean.
the mobile tool.
The strange hand movements from Vicky.
Can I just show you something quickly? Because this is the thing I just found.
Wow.
Mystic on here.
Oh, Equinox says, don't waste your money.
I wouldn't. I haven't got that sort of money anyway.
I like what.
Send me one, Nick. Oh, thank you, Nick. Oh, that's all right. Nick's going to send me one in the post. Oh, that's fantastic. I love you, Nick. Thank you.
And Barmer says, be right back. Coffee time. I've drunk all mine.
I know. Where's my coffee? It's gone.
And I'll say mine's empty as well.
Dennis was saying he needs one of the Osmos, and his wife says better start saving that, hubby.
I better say that to myself.
It's like Bella wants the Osmo and Baz wants a drone. So
man loaded, I wish. I just spent 70 odd quid this morning, so I'm not loaded now.
He's got $2 left. No. You better start saving for when I come up there. Hubby, you got to take me out for dinner and everything. I mean, come on.
You see, the thing is as well, out of everybody, mine was the only phone that wouldn't connect to the Wi-Fi.
Yeah, that was odd, wasn't it, Jeanette?
And Keith had a go, Chris had a go, and everybody else had a go, but mine would just not connect. And same as I said, I've got one of the really, really old Samsungs.
Oh, okay. Well, that could be why.
You know, and same, and then Chris says, well, that's an idea. I could buy you a new mobile for your birthday.
Mm-hmm.
I'll have a cheese salad if you don't mind, Mr. P.
She's getting her orders in.
All right, he said when he left this morning, he says, I'm coming home for my dinner. But the only thing is, we'd normally have gone shopping over the weekend, but obviously we're in Birmingham. So I says, well, it's all right. We've got plenty of bread and everything, but nothing to put on them.
Yeah.
So he says, I tell you what, I'll call in for you know, a cob or whatever, bread cake, you know. I'm not starting that. Bacon butty. Oh, you're getting bacon. I'll have it. You know what I normally have? I have bacon and mushroom. It's confusing me here. He's on about bacon, and now he says, I'm more cheese. Did you say? I'll have a cheese salad. Callum will probably want to ham.
I'm joking. I can't afford that.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, well, there you go, Emma. I mean, if it's sort of give and take. I mean, I'm sure you could come up with a few things that you want, but he had a bacon butty this morning. Oh, it says bacon butty, and now it's saying chip butty. You've lost me. It doesn't take much to get me confused.
Fish and chips.
Don't start a sugar whack when you come in.
Look at him putting in the chat.
I'm ignoring him. I'm ignoring him, Vicky. Can't you tell?
Being a cheeky TWAT.
I'm ignoring him.
Should I put him on timeout, Jeanette?
Hey?
Yeah, put him on the naughty step.
Put him on the naughty step.
I'll get you with the Osmo. Nick says, no, we don't fancy the beans on toast.
I don't. You know what? My kids actually like that. Having beans on toast. They don't mind that at all.
Yeah, but only trouble is, I mean, beans, good for your heart. beans make you fart, you know.
Yeah, it'd be all right if you want a bubble bath the next day.
Beans on toast.
The problem is for me, Baz, I don't have a bath in my house, so it'll be a bubble shower.
Yeah, I'll see you later. I mean, I suppose Callum will want ham and cucumber, or I don't know. Same as I say, just bring whatever.
I'm going to go make a quick coffee. I'll be back.
Dennis says,
what?
I'm one of a kind. What more does she need?
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good thing he has him because he's going to be out on his own, Bella. He's going to have to eat something with that kind of money.
But yeah, I mean, same as we've said. I mean, Bella's on about coming up here, and Baz can go out with Pixie flying the drone, and and he did even say, didn't he, Bella? He says, "I'll take him out with me. I'll even let him fly the drone."
Yeah.
It'll only be the once, though.
Yeah, Lucy says, peas on toast, really?
Yeah.
I think it's one of those things, like I said to him, he said, oh, I don't know. He said, no, I don't think it's for me. I don't know. I think it's one of those things that you've got to do before you know whether you really, do you know what I mean? It's
and that's exactly what Pixie said on Saturday, Bella.
Yeah.
You know, when you come up here, I'll take him out with the drone, I'll let him fly it, and then it sort of Baz can decide whether it's for him or it's not for him, you know.
Lucky one, please.
I
mean, Callum's flown it, so how hard can it be, Baz?
I can't even fly a kite. He won't let me do it.
And Lucy says, mind you, I like bread dipped in lemonade. Now, that is a strange one.
Oh, that one.
But you see, I mean, it's like the 7-Up pancake. I mean, you do make it with fizzy pop.
Yeah.
But you see, the thing behind that is you put lemon zest inside the mixture, but right at the very end, you put the 7-Up in it. But what I said to Bella was, it's back to it's moist in the middle, but the pop actually gives the outer coating like a crunchy feel, if you know what I mean.
Yeah.
Yeah, and I'm of the same. Bella had said, you know, we love them, and you know, it's same as I said. Pixie works hard. It's his hobby, so we don't go out drinking. Yes, we smoke, but we don't go out drinking. We don't go on nights out. You know, and it's a case of it's his hobby.
Yep.
And it's the initial outlay that is the expense. But then once you've got the drone, then that's it.
Yeah.
Yeah. And DJ Dennis says they are a lot of money, so you need to know before you buy one. So this is what we've said about when Baz and Bella come up, Pixie taking Baz out on the drone. You know, it's...
That's what he wants to do, Dennis.
Yeah.
We go up to Jeanette's and he can go off with.
Hi, Dennis.
We want to go. He'll go off with Pixie. And he likes it or not.
Well, this is it. You know, it's like try before you buy, so to speak. If you know what I mean. You've sort of got the luxury of being able to try somebody else's drone out before you actually buy one.
Yeah.
You know, and as I say, Pixie can sort of give him a tutorial and say, well, you do this or you do that, blah, blah, blah. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
So, you know, it's just a case of, you know, him getting out with Pixie and, you know, having a go. And then it's either, yes, it's for me or no, it's not for me.
And he says, oh, that.
So yeah, I mean, like same as I've said, I mean, my phone it's neither here nor there. You know, I was the only one in there. I mean, because I actually could have gone live if my phone had connected to the Wi-Fi, but I was the only one that couldn't connect to the Wi-Fi. You know, Callum connected to the Wi-Fi, Keith connected to the Wi-Fi, even Bella, Gail, and Chris all, you know, but I was the only one that couldn't connect.
Oh boy. Yeah, I think it's time you get an update.
So and they went to a cafe near the football ground, and Keith sort of got in there, you know, my mate he's got a drone, and you know, so he's actually got 2 potential filming.
What are you doing? What are you doing, eh? Normal.
Yeah, I mean, Nick'll be Chopper is in Townsville in Australia, Bella. But yeah, I mean, Nick's had a flyaway. Chris has just fell out the sky, so it isn't expensive. But you know, it's yeah. Nick just said he had a fly off. What the heck's that?
I think that's Adam.
My tea's under the desk.
Is it?
Oh, okay. I was gonna say.
Scratching, and I thought, what the heck's that?
Desk digging.
Just trying to get to Choppers.
Now she's decided to lay on my feet.
But yeah, I mean, yeah, it's same as I've said. I mean, it is an expensive hobby, but same as everyone says, the initial outlay, it is expensive.
Yeah.
But you know, once you bought it, then that's it, if you know what I mean.
Yeah, that's true.
But Chris absolutely loves his drone. I mean, Nick will probably agree with me. People that fly the drones.
Yes. Get out. Come here, look. I've got
Yeah, and I've got my drawing that Miss Emily did. So yes, just got to get a frame and everything for it. So
mine in Keith's.
Oh.
Wonder if you post it to me.
Well, it's either that or it, you know, he brings it to me and we'll save it till you come up, Bella.
Well, she said, I asked her because she says to me, I'm going to mail it on Saturday. So I asked her yesterday, I said, did you mail it? She goes, oh, I forgot. I didn't have time. She goes, I'll mail it on Monday.
Saturday, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. Yeah, so she said she's going to mail it today, so that's fine.
Yeah, and Nick says, never buy a brand new one. Plenty of deals on second-hand ones out there.
Oh, yeah.
And...
Oh. Yeah, I just reading what you put. You have to pay the mortgage first. Yeah, no doubt. Oh man. So how you doing, Bella?
Yeah, I'm all right, love. I'm all right. It's very, very tired. Very tired. I'm very worn out, but it's a good kind of worn out, you know.
Yeah, you look like you enjoyed yourself.
Such a lovely weekend. But Jeanette's right. It would have been better if it had been in quite a area, you know. But it was. We learn. We're going to do it a few times, so we did learn, don't you?
Yeah,
it's all right. That was Chris. Has just said the cob shop was shut, so he's going to call it Chippy for a bag of chips.
There you go.
Oh God, I'm so hot. Is that window open, darling? It is.
Yeah, it is all.
So what do you think? Do you think I could do it on here? I couldn't live stream on here. I don't want to do that for a while anyway, but I don't think I could do it on here.
Why?
It's not a very good picture, is it?
Of course it is.
It looks okay. I mean, I always think that this one's not a very good picture.
Oh, you're really clear.
I mean, looking from my side to yours, Bella, it looks okay to me. I mean,
my phone is better.
Yeah, but I mean, if you look on the live stream, when it flicks back and forth, it looks fine.
You see, the thing is, if you were to go live on your phone like you did, you can't invite anybody in or anybody on the panel.
Good,
so you've got to either laptop or a desktop to actually be able to invite anybody on via Hangouts.
Yeah. Can you just put something in the chat, Jeanette?
Can you what?
I need to get oh no, I'll get in touch with you after the.
Okay. I will say I want to speak to you afterwards anyway.
Have I been naughty?
You have been very naughty, Bella Bing Bong.
Yeah. I was actually just going to say the same thing. I needed to talk to Jeanette afterwards too.
Yeah. Well, I'll have to write. I'll have to write the list down. But same as I say, I mean, you know, when my phone wouldn't connect and nobody could get it connected on Saturday night, I mean, Chris says, well, there's only one thing for it. I'll have to buy you a new mobile phone.
Yeah.
You see, I don't have a problem with our Wi-Fi or anything. You know what I mean? It's just when I don't know whether it's some sort of, you know.
Are you under contract?
No, it's not a contract. But I don't know whether it's sort of, you know, how you get these antivirus things that, you know, I don't know whether it's that saying, well, look, it's not a secure connection or whatever.
It could be.
It's all right. I've just broke my nail.
Mm.
I hate it when it's like all rough and it's catching on things. But yeah, so, I mean, Pixie, I mean, he's got the S7, I think, and I could sort of do something on that. You know, I don't want to go all technical, if you know what I mean, because I'm like Bella, you know.
What do you mean?
Well, you know what I mean. You know your phone. Well, sort of. It was like we're like getting each other's numbers, and she kept saying, "Well, I do this," and I, you know, yeah, you have to do this. I mean, I've never sort of seen it or anything like that, but you know, I had to do the, you know, how do you save it? And put in for me. But because mine's Samsung and Bella's a Samsung, they sort of. They're similar, if you know.
You are funny tonight. You do crack me up. No, it's just...
But yeah, Ice DC Kool-Aid.
Yeah, me too, Choppers rules. Me too. That explains me.
But the same as I say, I mean, I've said to Bella, you know, if you want to do hangouts and invite people in, I've sort of, you know, I hold my hands up when I first started live stream. I didn't know nothing. I didn't know nothing.
I don't think I want to do them for a while now. I'll say. I don't know, I just don't fancy it for a while. I'll go later.
You did a great job, though, Bella.
Thank
It was good. You're welcome.
What's that?
That was my phone.
I'll leave it a couple of weeks and see, because I've got a lot of videos to make anyway. I'm normally about a month ahead, and
she's a very busy bing bonger. She needs to get her bing bong sorted out.
She's been that busy on the coffee mornings, etc. She's sort of got herself way behind, I tell you.
Yes, that's exactly it, Jeanette.
But I mean, same as I say, I mean, when I first live stream, I didn't know what the heck I were doing. But it's the more you do it, Bella, the more you get into it and the more you pick up, let's say.
I know.
Dutchy Dutch. How are you? So, you know, it's a case of learning as you go, if you know what I mean. And the more you do it, the more confident you get, and the more, you know, it's like setting up the live stream. It's boom, boom, boom. I even share it out before I go live, you know, to the Facebook group, to Google Plus, etc. And that's what we were so amazed by on Saturday. Bella never shared it anyway, but she got that many people in Saturday night, and that was without sharing it. Can you imagine?
Yeah.
How many people should have got in had she shared it?
Exactly.
And on the good news stakes, my supporters count has shot up to 1,241 this morning.
Wow.
Right at all.
Congratulations. That's
I said you'll
awesome.
go above all of us. This group will go above. It will fly past because it's
I mean, I did check. I mean, Chris checked for me on his phone, and at the weekend I was 1,236. So I've actually shot up like 5 over the weekend.
That's awesome.
You know,
Even though like some channels they shoot up by loads and loads and loads, but a small amount like 5 is brilliant. I think.
I mean, it's like you think the next sort of is 1,250, and then it'd be 1,003. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's what I call small steps.
Yeah.
It's funny though, because in the last few days I went from just went over 2,000 or 1,200, and then it shot up to 1,220. Then it went down to 1,205. Then it's now at 1,211. I'm like, holy cow!
You see, but we was all saying on Saturday, and I was telling everybody else, man, sort of over the past few weeks, it's gone up by about 3 or 4. Then I've gone down about 5. Then it's gone back up again, and then I've lost them again.
That happens to me.
Yeah. But I know that what YouTube does every so often is they go through this little purge thing, and they take out all the channels that are like basically inactive on their own accounts. Like they're not watching videos, they're not putting up any content or anything like that, and they will take them down off YouTube. Right? So just basically like take them right off your list, and they don't count them anymore.
You just got to keep checking like some of your backlog of subscribers from ages ago.
Yeah.
And make sure that you go and click on their channel, even if the bell's not ticked. Go and unsub them and resub them, and then tick the bell, and then you're back to square one. You've got the support again.
Yeah, and Emma says she's at 56 subs and only been on YouTube a few weeks. And I'm happy.
That's really good.
I'm so grateful for the support. Well, you see, that's what we do, Emma. You know, you're a regular to the coffee mornings. You come into Pixies, you come into everybody else's. So that to me is showing support.
Yeah,
absolutely.
Not just a number.
Yeah,
it's showing actual support.
Yeah,
and communicating.
Yeah,
not just can you come and support my channel? I'll support.
I can't stand that. I do stuff ever.
Well, it's like that guy that keeps coming to
why when people come into, let's say, mine or Pixies or Keith or whoever's, we say this is not a support channel.
Yeah.
We like people to come and interact with the chat.
Yeah.
And interact with the community.
Get to know each other.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, I like the fact that you require that, because it's like, you know, that tech channel or whatever it was that was coming in.
They've been blocked, so they're not coming in anymore.
But I hate that. It's like, I support you, support me. And it's like, I have people that will leave comments on my videos and say, you know, please support, or I've come here to show some support in this, and I hope you do the same. It's like, well, I'm obviously going to do the same. You don't even need to say that. Like,
the comment I don't mind, if someone actually puts first like or like, they've left a comment, that's fine. You don't, that's not them saying, all come and give me support. They've just left a comment. That's fair enough.
Yeah, I mean, the case of the matter is, you've got to like that channel and its content to support that channel, if you know what I mean. And I've supported you. Can you support me back? But if it's a load of, crap, let's say, and that channel or their content doesn't interest you, you know what I mean? Then it's pointless doing it. Yeah. WrestleMania.
But I mean, that's the thing. Like, I don't. I keep putting that in James's chat because I'm a moderator there now, and it's like the first thing I said yesterday was, if you're going to support someone, make sure that you're commenting, you're liking, you're sharing it, you're actually watching their content. Like, don't just go there to support them go there and actually support them, like watch their videos in full and stuff.
But
You know,
there's certain channels that I won't go and watch, even if they do support me, because I'm not into gaming as such. There's certain channels that I will watch who are gamers, like JCTV. He does that retro gaming, and that's just him having a laugh while trying to play these old games, and you can see him and he's swearing and going, "Oh bugger, I couldn't have done that, I shouldn't have done that."
Yeah, but at the end of the day,
streamers,
sorry to interrupt you, Adam, but at the end of the day, Jason is a friend of yours, and you're going there to support him.
Yeah, and he does other content as well. He's not just a gaming channel. He's not just, you know, a sports channel. He's not just this. He does a variety of things.
But as a friend, you're supporting him, and same as I mean, same as we've said over the weekend, we class everybody as our friends.
Yeah, because we've you know, over the last few months or year or however long it is, whoever, we've all become really close friends. It's more personal now. It's not just, oh, they're an acquaintance, oh, they're a YouTuber. They are our friends.
Yeah, and, like, I mean, and Bella hit the nail on the head over the weekend, and she says, I feel that, you know, that we're all friends, and it was just friends meeting up. You know what I mean? Yeah. It were friends meeting up, that we know each other.
Yeah, but you attack one of us, you attack all of us, basically.
Exactly.
That's the way we see it now, you know.
Yeah.
Be afraid. Be very afraid. Be very afraid. Attack one, you attack us all.
Yeah, and if you attack us, I'll whack you with me willy.
Yes, exactly, Choppers. Friends become family.
Yeah.
And I mean, I'm all the way in Canada, and all you guys are out there in the UK, and it's like, I still feel like I'm there with you pretty much, you know, because it's been so much fun, and it's like we actually do genuinely care about people. Like my sister-in-law, she come at me once and says, "Oh, well, they're not real. They're not, you know, they're not your family. They're not this." And I said, "Yeah, well, they behave better than half my friends and family do anyway. So you know what? Like, you know."
You see, I mean, we got talking about monetization, etc., over the weekend.
Yeah.
But same as I've said, even if I get to that milestone, I don't think I'll monetize, and I don't think I'll do the super chat or anything.
I don't want to.
Oh, CCTV users as I all not chatting, just laying down enjoying the show. The heat is out of control. Yeah, well, I think it's the same all over the place. Oh, and Nick's up to 120 now.
Oh wow, that's awesome.
Wait, can I have some then?
Hello, Pixie.
It's a Pixie in the house.
Yeah.
Yes. What are you doing?
There's a Pixie in the house.
Yeah. He says he didn't go to the chippy in the end because he thinks it's too hot, so he's bought something to put on the sandwiches.
There you go.
Let's see.
Yeah, and Cherry Giggles has said you can choose your friends but not your family.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Exactly. You know, it's you know, I mean, I suppose at one time we've all had problems with this family, and you know, it's true. You can't choose your family, but you know.
Yep.
It's like, you say you never met her before, and I've never met her face to face before, but we just cuddled each other, didn't we, Jeanette?
Yeah, and Bella was sort of nearly in tears as well. Well, this is a good one. This is a good example. Bella wanted to go to a shop, so she went off, and I said to Chris, I says, "You better go with her because, you know, we'll see her strolling off into the sunset, and we'll never see her again." So anyway, when she came back, I says to her, I says, "I hope you don't mind me sending Chris after you." I says, "Because I've got visions of you wandering off into the shops and never seeing you again." So she just laughed, and she says, "Blooming heck, Jeanette," she says, "you know me too well."
Yeah, when she gets shopping, you can't stop her.
No, I get lost. I got lost in the hotel.
Oh God, yeah, that.
Well, that too, but you know.
Tell you later. The tale that you told us Sunday morning, Bella.
Rooms look the same. They all look the same. It was 6 o'clock in the morning, and I needed a drink because I wanted to take some painkillers. So I was wandering around the corridors in my Wilma Flintstone pajamas. And I just couldn't find it because every single room looked the same. I tried 2 others. Thank God they were empty rooms because I put the key in. Anyway, I went down to the in the end, I had to go down to the reception, and I said, "Oh, I can't find it. It's like a bloody maze." So she took me to my room, and it's terrible.
And then she couldn't remember what floor the coffee room was on as well.
I was going up. I examined every floor before I could find that. Oh.
Because when we sat eating breakfast, she says, "I've got a confession to make." And that's when she told us the story about wandering the corridors and not knowing which room she was in. I says, "Well, it is Sunday, Bella, you know." But yeah, we were all in stitches. She says, "There's me walking about in my Flintstone pajamas." There's wandering up and down these corridors. She says, "I couldn't remember what room I were in or where coffee room was." So when you can just, I like you get a vision implanted in your brain. You can imagine Bella still walking about the corridors.
As Jeanette always says, we do love our Bella.
Yeah. And then so I says to her, I says, "Well, what?"
What a wet wipes a shit all over the show.
Oh, thank you, dear.
Thank you, Pixie.
Language, Timothy.
What is cat shit everywhere?
So he's stood in some doo-doo. It says I've got it all on my shoe. But anyway, going back to it, same as I say. So I made the right decision sending Chris after Bella on Saturday.
No.
He come running up beside me, bless me, he said, "I better come with you."
But as I'd seen her walking off, and I said to Chris, "You've got to go with her." I said, "I've got visions of never seeing her again." You know what I mean?
Yeah.
But when she sat down and she says, I says, "I had to send Chris after you, Bella, because I got visions of you walking off and never seeing you again." Oh dear. But these are the sort of laughs that we've had all weekend. You know what I mean?
Yeah,
and it's sort of, I mean, to know somebody that's well, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
But Baz don't know note about because he's done the test and he thinks I like luxury hotels over being. What says luxury about me, Baz? That's all I'm saying. But the thing is, Bella started doing it with me now, and I've got questions wrong about Bella, but she's nearly got everything correct about me.
Yeah.
That's good, that game, isn't it?
Yeah.
You'll have to get into it, Vicky. I'll send you an invite.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh, it's called the test.
Is that the one we're playing? That test.
I'm playing with Adam as well.
Yeah.
Adam's got quite good answers on me.
Yeah.
We know you too well, Bella. That's the problem.
You've all got my number, basically.
Might as well, right?
I've got a quick question for you, Bella.
Awesome.
Do you know where your glasses are?
On Saturday night, Adam.
Just checking.
Yeah. Well, she did exactly the same thing on Saturday night, but she forgot she'd put them in a bag. So she's going like this on top of her head. She says, "What are you doing, glasses?" It's put them in a bag.
Bella, if it makes you feel any better, I have this cord that I can hook up my iPad or my phone up to my stereo and play off my playlist on my phone. So I'm sitting here and I'm like, "Oh, I need to make a phone call." And I'm like, "Where the hell is my phone?" 10 minutes, I look for my phone and I look over at the stereo and go, "Oh, you idiot." Just don't feel bad.
My favourite thing to do is I put something away safe, but I can't remember where I put it away safe.
I do that all the time. I go upstairs and when I get up there, I forgot what I went up for. I'm always doing that.
Yeah, and it's like I thought, "Oh, I'll put it in this place. It's safe. I know where it is." But then about a day or two later, I think now, where did I put it? I can't even remember where I've put it.
If Bo says to me, where did you put something? I say, oh, I put it somewhere safe. He goes, oh, good Lord.
But that is the classic. You put it away somewhere safe so you know where it is. So then you can't blooming remember where you put it in the first place.
Yeah.
And my dad has a book now. What he'll do is he'll put stuff away and he'll be like, okay, and he'll have to write it down now. Like, write it down. You'll never
You've got to make sure he doesn't lose the bit of paper. You've got to make sure he doesn't lose the bit of paper that you've written down where he's put stuff.
I think it's coming to that point where I think I'm going to have to do that. And same as Adam said, you see in the kitchen, I've got like a cork board where you put the pins in and everything. I'm going to have to stick a piece of paper on there. You put such and such, so, you put it in this place so it was safe. So it's just a reminder as I know where to look for it.
Yeah, exactly.
Well, Saturday night, when I did the stream, I could hardly see. You must have seen me screwing my eyes up at the thing. And Gail was reading it for me. And Leslie Ann Sparkles comes on. We support each other in the beauty community, and she's a lovely lady. Well, there's another Sparkles lady, and I thought it was her. So I said, oh, where is it in Canada? And Jeanette's going to me, she lives in England. What are you on about? It was a completely different. And when I watched it back, and I was saying, oh, congratulations on the new grandchild. Oh, God, it wasn't even her. When I got home, I played it back again. I thought, oh, my goodness. So I wrote to her yesterday on Facebook, and I said, I'm so sorry. She said, oh, don't worry, Bella. She said, I wouldn't take offence to you at all. She said, don't worry. I said, you've got to come into our group. You've got to come into our group. So she's going to come and join us in the morning. You're lucky.
Yeah, she did. One of them did say she was open to join.
It's Leslie. I don't want to join that group.
I mean...
But yeah, same as I say, I mean, I don't know whether it's a woman thing, but I'm exactly the same. Yeah. I don't,
Leslie Ann said it's an age thing.
Well, you see, I mean, no disrespect, but Callum, unless it jumps out and bites him on the nose, he can't find a thing.
That's a man thing.
You know what? Carter does it. He drives me nuts. It'll be sitting right here in front of him like this, right?
Yeah.
And he'll go, I can't see it. I'm like, are you kidding me? I almost want to strangle it. I'm like, dude, it is
well, it's like Callum, you have to give him directions.
Mm-hmm.
You've got to give him directions. I can see it from where I am, and then he's sort of looking around and saying, well, I can't see it. And I went, to your left, forward a bit. You know what I mean? You have to give him directions.
Yep. Been there, done that. Yep.
The best one is, I say, have you seen my phone, love? He goes, no.
Yep, that's exactly what happens, Bella.
Well, we're going to have to get some super glue remover, Bella, for him.
I know.
She says to us, she says over the weekend, she says, I think half the time his bum's super glued to the sofa.
Oh, God.
What?
Only jokingly, Baz. Only jokingly. She loves you, really. She loves you.
No, she's not joking.
Yeah, she's not joking at all. She's serious.
So I said, when she said that, I says, well, there's one solution. We'll have to get him some super glue remover. No, as a joke.
Oh, God. We did have such a laugh.
Yeah.
It was a really good weekend.
I'm glad you guys had so much fun.
Chopper says my son does the same. I think Vicky, if it was a dog, it would bite him on the bum. Well,
Yep.
The same as I say, unless it jumps out and bites Callum, he don't know where anything is.
Well, I put things down and lose them all the time, don't I, Baz? I I lose constantly. So he wants to get me a string for my glasses and a string for my phone. Well, I'll have all this hanging around my neck. I don't want all that.
You know, like when you're at school and your mum used to put your gloves on a string.
What do
So
you
you
mean
did
used
your-
to? We still
lose
do
your
that
gloves.
here. We still have to do that with Carter. He comes home and he kicks off his shoes and he throws his stuff all down. The next morning he's looking for stuff and I'm like, so where is
Where you
everything? He
left
goes,
it?
I don't know. And he
Yeah.
goes, I said, well, go look for it. But it's all over the house. Well, whose fault is that?
Yeah, and that's my favourite phrase as well, Vicky. The exactly same place as you left them.
Yep.
You know. So, but yeah, I mean, you know, it's like, let's say cups or mugs and things. He has to drink out of a specific mug, and I'll say, it's on the drainer. It's been washed. Blah blah blah. Well, I can't see it. Oh well, you know. Do you want it to jump up and bite you?
Oh no.
Or it's the perfect thing is it's on your left and they turn your other left.
I mean,
it's like this morning I sat down here, I got my coffee and everything, and I says to Callum, I've got Bella knows what I'm talking, like a big bag with all my medications in.
Yeah.
So I says to Callum, I says, can you pass me my bag of medication? Where is it? It's over there. And he's sort of going like this. And I says, Callum, that big bag with all tablets in it. You know what I mean? And I could see him from here, you know, and he's sort of looking round at, you know, the big bag with all the tablets in it.
Yeah. Well, like, Carter's 10 years old, okay? He knows where everything is. He knows where the plates are and everything like this. And he's making himself a sandwich or a pizza pocket last night. And he says, well, what am I going to put it on in the microwave? Because the plate that was in the microwave broke. So we just put a makeshift plate in there, whatever. He goes, well, the big plate's gone. I said, so get another one. Well, but where are they? I'm like, really? Are you asking me where the plates are? In the same cupboard they've been for the last, 10 years? Yeah.
So I was telling Jeanette over the weekend, if Baz has got something and you don't want me to have it. I mean, Baz is 6'4" and I'm 5'1".
Yeah.
So in our kitchen, I can't reach the top shelves. So he puts anything else up there and I can't get to it. I'll have to send you a photo of us together. I just come under his arm.
Oh my gosh. That's
All right.
like walking around with my son.
Chopper's just put a comment. He says, my son asked for something to eat. I said, have a look in the cupboard. I did, but there's nothing to eat in there. Well, there is, because we just did some shopping.
Yep. Yep. They like to tell you there's nothing there, you know? Yeah. I always tell my kids the same thing, Choppers. Yeah, there may be nothing in there that you want, but there's stuff there.
Yeah, exactly. Exactly.
Yeah. Oh man.
It was in a really nice coffee room. It wasn't terribly big, but there was a big table across the top, and it had all the coffee and it beautifully laid out, wasn't it, Jeanette?
Yeah.
And all the
is, when we get there, they got like this big, teacup and saucer with all the milk in.
Yeah.
So we got up there Saturday night after we'd come from Keith's room. Goes in the room, in the tea room, no milk. Still plenty of tea, coffee, sugar, whatever. Just no milk. Anyway, Gail goes down to the reception. She comes back and gets all these little milks out of bag. Next minute, a woman comes in with a box full. Later, a bloke come in with another box full. There were actually two of them ended up coming up.
Oh man!
Gail had a load in her bag.
Yeah. So anyway, gets up the next morning, goes down to the coffee room. No milk left again. So Oh, that Rick Keith had gone to the coffee room and he came and informed us that there weren't any milk. He says, I've just had a coffee, but there's no milk left now. So before we actually went up to the coffee room, went to the reception, we says, look, there's no milk again. So they had to go up to the coffee room to replenish the milk again.
Oh my God.
But having said that, there was this woman came in after he'd replenished the milk. She was stuffing them down a bra.
What?
Am I being truthful, Bella? We stood there and she came in. She sort of put the hot water and everything, and she was stuffing all these milk things down a bra.
Oh my gosh! No wonder there was nothing there when you guys were back.
But you to say that thing, and it went just, it was like a big deep thing that had only been filled up before we went to bed at 12:30 to get up at sort of about 8 o'clock, and they'd been on left. So obviously there'd been people in and out, you know.
Wandering the
corridor,
super pop bro. Trying to find it.
Super pop bro.
Oh, that's William. That's William.
But, you know, we all sat there in disbelief that this woman was stuffing this milk in a bra.
Hello, Uncle Willie.
Yeah, that's William.
I suppose that's what a lot of people were doing throughout the night, getting the hot water in the cups, but then taking everything back to the room with them.
Yeah, maybe.
You know, to shove them down your bra.
How did you get those little milks there in like a tiny little tub with the steel tops? It was those sort of milk.
Yeah.
But yeah, you know, we sort of all sat there in amazement at this woman stuffing this milk down a bra.
Gosh.
Which in the fact it makes sense because she got 2 cups in her hand. Where else can you put them?
Yeah.
You've got like coffee and milk and everything. You ain't got a hand free. Stuffing them down a bra.
Yeah, exactly.
I'd like to think where the sugar was going.
Hopefully not in her
think about that one, Bella.
Hopefully not in her underwear. That's all I can say.
Chopper says maybe her kid was hungry and she ran out.
Maybe. You never know.
But same as I said, I mean, there were 7, I think there were 9 floors, weren't there, Bella? Yeah. You think there's 9 floors of people, because it was right next to the airport, and a lot of people staying there sort of before, you know, for the flights the next day, or just come back off holiday and didn't want to drive back. If there's only that one coffee area for the whole hotel, you know.
I like the buffet you guys went to for the breakfast, though.
Oh, yeah. Can't fault them with breakfast.
Lovely. They can't fault that at all, can we, Jeanette?
No.
It looked very yummy. Anyways, guys, I'm having trouble breathing here, so I gotta go. Yeah, I'm getting all stuffy up here. So,
at the airport we were. I don't know if you'll catch this, but this is a picture. No, this is a picture from my bedroom window.
Oh wow!
Is it?
A little bit, yeah. Wow.
So that's how close to the airport we were.
There, yeah.
Right outside my door.
Oh, that's not too bad.
It was okay. You couldn't hear nothing.
No, because we were, you know, where the shuttle goes past. Obviously, we were on the first floor because we had a family room, and Keith, Bella, and Gail was all on like the 7th floor because obviously they got a double room each.
Right.
So, but oh God, we had a palaver with that, didn't we, Bella?
Nothing went straightforward.
Nothing straightforward with you lot.
We expected a double bed and a single bed. Well, we got the single bed, but it was like a bunk bed above ours.
Oh, wow.
It was, let's say, double beds here, but above the double bed was like a bunk bed type thing.
Yeah.
It's funny.
So when we first got there, Callum's trying to get up these steps to the bunk bed. He couldn't get up them. So then we made the decision that Callum was going to sleep in the double bed with me and Chris was going to sleep in the bunk bed. So anyway, when we all went back to his rooms, you know, got undressed, night clothes and whatever, Chris goes up the bunk bed, rung ladder, and he said, I can't get onto the bed. I've got to top at ladder, but I can't get. Anyway, he managed to get in. So we all went to sleep. It's wonder I'm not full of bruises because Callum were kicking me throughout the night.
No.
You know, not big kicks, but you know, like
Bitchy.
Yeah.
like
Enough to drive you nuts.
Yeah. So anyway, 7:30 in the morning, a certain Mr. Eagle rang us up. So we were all in bed. I'm sort of there going like this, trying to find my phone and everything. And forgot I put it on charge.
Yeah.
So anyway, we all gets out of bed. So Chris had to get out the bunk bed, didn't he? So we cocked his leg over out the bunk bed to actually climb down the ladders. And he was saying, you can see this leg dangling. And he's saying, I can't find me rung. I can't find me rung. So I had to start, you know, put it to the left a bit, down a bit. You know what I mean? I had to direct him to the rung on the ladder. You're all right after that, once you find the rung on the ladder. But let's say, for instance, Callum woke up and all you could see is this leg dangling down off the bunk bed.
Oh my gosh.
Trying to find the rung on the ladder. But it was comical because I says, you know, if I were just to have woke up to that, you'd think, oh, bloody hell, what's going on? This leg dangling in air.
Oh my gosh.
So yeah, same as I say, it's sort of them that makes your weekend, you know, when you get funny moments like that. You know, seeing this leg dangling in front of you. But he said he actually slept quite well in it. You know, he says he had quite a good night's sleep.
I did in the bed. It was a lovely, comfortable bed. Very basic room, but very clean.
Oh, that's good.
It was lovely.
Same as Bella says, it was basic. It was, you know, it's called a budget hotel, but
it was nice.
Yeah. I mean, the rooms were clean. You know, we got a shower, we got his own toilet, but there was very, very basic.
Yeah,
that's all we needed, wasn't it?
But same as I said, at the end of the day, we just needed somewhere to lay his heads down.
Yeah.
Now, I mean, it were a bonus that the beds were comfortable, the rooms were clean, there were clean bedding, you know, etc., etc. Couldn't, you know, fault him in that way.
Not at all.
Yeah.
Right, I'm going to go now because I need something to eat.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'll not be stopping on very much longer. Same as I say, I've been on 2 hours now. I've got stuff to do. Obviously,
we're ring or whatever when we're done.
Okie doke then.
See you later, guys.
Bye, Bella Bing Bong.
Bye.
And I'm actually going to have to, like I said, I'm having issues here. So,
Bless you, wifey.
give me a. I know. Thank you, Adam. Jeanette, if you want to give me a ring after as well.
Yeah. Okay then. Okay then. I'll speak to Bella first, and then I'll give you a ring after that.
Yep. Okay. Thanks for the invite.
Yeah. See you later.
Bye. Bye, Adam.
Bye.
So on that note, I think I'm going to conclude the live stream. As I say, I've had the washer on. That needs to be put outside. So basically, because of the lateness of me getting up, I had to have a bath, etc. I ain't got as many jobs as I wanted to get done. So I'm going to say cheerio to you all, and please tune in tomorrow.
Bye, everyone.
And thank you for coming on, Adam, and I thank Vicky and Bella for coming on as well.
Catch you all later, everyone. Bye.
Yeah, and everybody in the chat. So I'll see you all later, guys.
Bye.
Bye. Pixie.
Bye.